It's Ian Lives here. I just took a shower, so ignore my hair. I know I look like a wet dog. This is kind of a random video. I'm doing my Funko Pop collection, which I knew I've been wanting to do for a long time now. So I'm going to be showcasing all my Funko Pops, and then I have a mini haul of physical media that I've gotten throughout the week. It's only 5 movies, nothing big, and I'll do that toward the end. I'm just going to get straight into it. I don't have a lot, but back when I was around 10 or 12, I got into Funko Pops. And I had a huge collection. I probably had at least 30 pops. Mainly Marvel, because I was into Marvel, and Five Nights at Freddy's, and Back to the Future, Big Hero 6. I had like the complete set. I had a lot of Funko Pops, and I sold them all. Besides one, which we'll get to soon. But I sold them all, and then I had, because of space, I ran out of space, because I did not have this shelf. I got this shelf last year, so before it was just like this bottom half. That's like how big my shelf was. So I had to get rid of the pop figures. Now, my grandma, who I'm very close to, found these at a thrift shop. They had no boxes, and she gave them to me. And they kind of made me miss Funko Pops, and I started collecting them again. Mainly horror movie ones, because that's what I'm into now. But, yeah, and that is the Valentine's Day Star Wars. She had got like, I think it's the whole set for like $1 each. Now again, they have no box, which is fine. Look at him. He's got the Valentine's Day box. He's all pink. That's Chewbacca. This is probably my favorite. Darth Vader. Look at him. He's doing the force choke. I know it's kind of saturated. And he's got the Valentine's Day box right there. And they all come on these bases. You can't take the bases off. And this came out in 2020. I think she gave this to me a year ago. Maybe longer. There's a Stormtrooper. This one's pretty sick too. But this might actually be my favorite. Yoda. Look at him. They all got these heart boxes. And this little cane. Oh yeah, they have sayings on them. The Stormtrooper one says, "You're the droid I'm looking for. Mine will you be?" Chewbacca says, "I choose you." And then the Darth Vader one says, "Join the heart side." So those are cool. I actually really like them. And I've seen some more out in the wild. I saw a Mandalorian one today, actually. So yeah. Let's start with, like, after that, I started seeking some out. This was one of the first ones I got when I started collecting again. And I was looking for this dude for a long time, because ordering them isn't fun. It's more fun to find them. And I finally found this guy. The box is kind of beat up. I'm taking him out the box right now. Sorry. And this is my favorite superhero of all time, and that is Gambit. And I was looking for this for a long time. It is beat up a little bit. It's like water damage. But that's fine, because I display this part. And then he sits in front of it. That's how I display my Funkos. And this is the glow-in-the-dark one, which, my tree, I don't know. Maybe I should unplug my tree. You can't really tell. I think it's got to be completely black, but I have seen that before. It glows. But yeah, I don't know why I like this superhero so much. Back when I was a kid and I played the Lego Marvel game, this is the guy I always played as. I just thought it was cool how he uses cards, and he has that staff. I liked the cartoon as a kid too. I was never into the X-Men movies, but I've always loved Gambit. There he is. This is another one. These are the non-horror ones, which I'm just going to get out the way, because I display those on a different... I display the horror ones here. The normal ones go here. This one, I was excited. It's another superhero one, which this is the last superhero one. Weird plastic on this one. It's like two pieces. My favorite superhero movie is Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. So when they announced that they were gonna do all of the Spider-Mans, I knew I had to get this guy. And that is obviously the 2002 Spider-Man, which they put out for No Way Home. And this one's awesome. I remember, I don't know if he still is, but he was sold out everywhere for a long time. And they had one left at GameStop. So I picked him up. This is the last non-horror one. And I found this guy at Five Below, and I thought he looked pretty cool. So I got him. Five Below has some pretty good Funkos, I've noticed. If you're into like Marvel, they got a lot of Marvel ones. But that's the MTV Moon guy, or Moon person. Like the award, you know. Pretty cool. And it's got like the actual base on it. And he's got the flag. Now we're into horror territory. This is the one that I kept when I got rid of all my old ones. Again, my grandma got me this one at a pawn shop. Or not a pawn shop, a thrift store. So it's actually a bit damaged. There's some paint scuffs on the top. And that is the original Tim Curry Pennywise. He's got some paint scuffs on him, but that's fine. I grew up on this movie. So this is one of the first horror movies I've ever saw. And will forever be my favorite Pennywise. It's scarier because he looks so normal. Next up is one of the more recent ones that I got. This just came out, I believe, and that is the Reagan puking. This is a Hot Topic Scare Fair, which I don't know what that is. I'm not sure. Is that an actual festival, or is that just like a thing that they do? But it's Reagan from Exorcist, and she's got some puke. Next up, I really wanted this one, and I know that there's multiple variants of it. But this guy was like, I want to say $10 on Amazon. He is like in here, dude. He was like $10 on Amazon. And it's not the version I would want. There's a couple versions that I might even get. And that is Ash Williams. This is the 40th anniversary one, which is, I think, the cheapest one that you can get. My problem with this one and why I prefer the other ones, I wish he was more scuffed. I wish there was blood on him or something. And I saw that they have one for Army of Darkness. They have one for Ash vs. Evil Dead. I know the Army of Darkness one. It's pretty pricey. So I'm fine with that 40th anniversary one for now. So next up is one my mom got me for my birthday. I believe it was my birthday. Yeah, it had to have been, because it wasn't Christmas. And that is Leatherface. And this is just a normal one. They have the pretty lady one, which I really want. That's my favorite version of Leatherface. Look at his little teeth. He's got blood on him. See, I like when they have stuff like that on him. They look too clean without it. But maybe that's just me. This is one of my favorites. Now, Amazon was doing this thing with this one. I know that they do this with multiple ones. Pretty much it's a gamble. You can order this one and you have a rare chance of getting the Chase version. And of course I didn't get the Chase version, but that's Patrick Bateman. And he's got his little raincoat. So sick. And the Chase version, I think, was this, but bloody. And then there's another version of the poster where he's got the tuxedo and the knife. I'm glad I got one of the raincoat ones, though. The tuxedo one's cool, but that raincoat is awesome. And look, there's even blood, like, on the box. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. It was pretty cheap on Amazon. I don't know if it still is, but Now, I got this one today, funny enough. And I was looking for it for a long time. And I finally found it, and it was cheap. So today, me, my mom, and my dad went to the mall and Best Buy because they needed to do some Christmas shopping. And I found this guy, and I got him. And that is Freddy Krueger. Now, what's weird about this one is that this one was at Hot Topic. And it's one of the first ones that they ever did. I remember seeing this way back then. And it even says number 2. And number 1's Jason, and they had him too, which is strange. It's just weird to me. This is very old. He's like heavy too. But he's sick. I'm not sure what this is. My mom and dad said it was like dirt or something. But it's like a black splatter. I'm not a fan of that. But other than that, it's a pretty good Funko. Now that was all of my Funko Pops. The ones I'm still trying to get, because there's a couple, even though I'm running out of room, kind of. There's a couple that I want. And that's the They Live, the 2-pack, or whatever. Or just the 2 pop figures of the alien and then the main guy. Those look really cool, and I would love to have those. But Michael Myers would also be a cool one. Jason, you know, like the core 4 of horror. Ghostface is expensive, or I would get him. We are going to be doing the mini movie haul. So I live right across the street from a pawn shop. And the reason why I like going to the pawn shop is because they sell movies or DVDs. All their DVDs are $1 a piece. So I walk in there with $5, I get 5 movies. Now, I don't always find stuff there, but you know, I just felt like buying stuff, so I went there and I got 4 movies. Now, this is the only non-horror one, and that's this 3-pack. I have no idea what these movies are. You got Blunt, the Fourth Man, starring Anthony Hopkins. You got The Swap, starring Robert De Niro, and you got Crime Boss, starring Telly Savalas. I have no idea what these movies are, but they looked interesting. They're really old. The newest one on here is from 85. The Swap is from 69. And Crime Boss is from 72. I have no idea if these movies are good. Let me know. But this was $1. You get 3 movies. So they are all on one disc though. But still, I'll have to check these out too at some point. I'll save that one for last because Orphan, it's damaged right there. I don't know what the hell happened. Again, though, it's $1. I'm not crazy on this movie as other people are, but it's still really solid. I've said this on the channel before, but the sequel, I hate. I do not like the sequel at all. But the first one's pretty good. And DVD's good. I don't think I would seek out to own anything higher than DVD for this movie because, again, I don't love it. I just think it's good. So, and this includes a chilling alternate ending. So, I had to get it. Again, $1. This one's also $1. The Ring. I love this movie. This was another one of the first horror movies I ever saw. And has a special place in my heart. And this is the only Ring movie I've ever seen. I've never seen the Japanese one, and I've never seen the sequels. But yeah. I almost got this a long time ago, but it was widescreen. And this is full screen. I get it mixed up. Widescreen is the tiny box, right? I think so. Maybe I'm wrong. But this one's full screen. Hopefully it's not the tiny box. And I'm just glad I own this. I really wanted the 4K Steelbook. Or Blu-ray Steelbook. I think it's 4K. But maybe I'll get that at some point. Then this last one was a complete blind buy. And that's the Tobe Hooper's Mortuary. Which I saw this. And it caught my eye because of the main lead. That's the guy from Easy A. And also, that's the mom from Pet Sematary, so it intrigued me a little bit. And it's directed by the Toby Hooper. He did Texas Chainsaw and Poltergeist, so yeah, this movie sucks, by the way. I just thought I would get that out the way. Me and my mom watched it. It's not good. It's a stinker. But I mean, if you're a fan of like low budget, really terrible acting horror movies that you can just laugh at, watch it. I think it's on Tubi. I had zero enjoyment in it. It's boring. It has terrible acting. It's not a very good story. And it feels like a TV movie, but I don't know if it was. So today, as I said, I went to the mall and then I went to Best Buy. And Best Buy is stopping physical media soon, so I wanted to look around. And my dad got me something for Christmas there. And then I also got Arachnophobia. This was like $5. And I never watched it. I watched it tonight, a couple hours ago. And it's a really fun movie. It's executive produced by Steven Spielberg. It's got John Goodman in it. It's got the guy from Dumb and Dumber. What's his name? What is his name? Jeff Daniels. Really solid movie about spiders that kill people in this little town. I really recommend it. I don't know how I've never seen this. It's just a basic Blu-ray. I don't know how I never saw this. Because I was obsessed with Eight-Legged Freaks when I was a kid. I've not seen that movie since. Maybe it holds up, maybe not, but yeah, that was a really solid movie. Arachnophobia. They're remaking it. Hey, is that going to be a future unnecessary remix video? Probably. But that's going to do it for this video. I showed you guys my Funko Pop collection and my new recent physical media haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys want to see more videos like this where I just pick stuff from my collection and talk about it, please let me know and I will do that. Any movies you want me to review, follow my Instagram at IanLives, follow my Letterboxd at wehateian, and subscribe to the channel, obviously, and like. And I will see you guys next time. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving, and I love you guys.